Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, my pal, Kyle Moore. Hi, Mr. Kyle. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Yes.
So I think everybody knows who you are by now, hopefully. If not, they're probably living under a rock. So if you don't, welcome to the show. This is Kyle Moore. He used to be mayor of Quincy. And now you are president of GREDF. So while people may know who you are, maybe they don't know what you do or what GREDF does.
So GREDF stands for the Great River Economic Development Foundation, and we have been around since 1978 as a public-private partnership that is tasked with maintaining the economic vitality of Quincy and Adams County. And what does that mean to somebody at home? That means that we're working on addressing the economic challenges of our region. So when we started in 1978, we did not have enough industrial warehouse space, and so we helped to develop the Schneiderman Industrial Park. Fast forward to the 90s, we need a lot of retailers, and they worked to bring Home Depot and Lowe's and Sam's Club in. But we've really this last few years worked on some talent attraction issues to address our worker shortage, some business attraction, as we've had a lot of companies that are building new facilities here. And so whatever the challenges are, of an economy, we work with our government partners and our employers, bring them to the table and say, how can we address them?
Right, through specific tasks, and then you guys kind of connect the resources with the need, right?
We are connectors. I say when GREDF is doing our best work, we are connecting businesses and individuals with opportunities. Yeah,
and growing Quincy, growing our community, doing great things as always. And one of the great things that you guys do that I've had the pleasure of attending is an annual meeting, right?
Yeah.
And that annual meeting has some key speakers.
That's right.
Right? And then give us an idea of what the night looked like.
Key takeaways. Yeah, so the annual meeting is always a great time, and for those who weren't able to make it to our annual meeting, please come next year. So it's a really informal affair where we do a cocktail hour for 4:45 to 5:30, and then we have really a presentation on what's going on in the economy in Quincy and Adams County. So we awarded Chuck Bevelheimer the Thomas Oakley Award for Economic Development Innovation for his 30 years of service with us.
Wow.
And we heard remarks from the outgoing County Board Chairman, Kent Snyder, also the Mayor, Mike Trope, and then we had really what's happened the last year for GREDF. And it's interesting that we started our interview today of what does GREDF mean for everybody that's out there.
Right.
And that's exactly what we talked about. Our theme this year was Impact Multiplied. And what we discussed was in 2021, when I came on board, our board really had a conversation of how do we measure economic development? And how then do we show value for those that are investing in us as an organization in our community? And so we were really able last night to lay out, what the impact has been on some of our programs, and I know we can discuss a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the programs that you discussed, what tasks specifically did you, tackle?
This is great.
What challenges did you tackle?
So it started, where we laid out in 2021, our three main objectives was to attract talent, to retain talent, and to grow membership. And so first we talked about our talent attraction efforts. Some were successful, some were not.
Right.
But overall, what we can tell, 166 families are still in Quincy today that were attracted to our community over a 3-year period. And the impact of that is, on average, those 166 families will spend $15,000 in our restaurants and in our retailers. And so that impact is felt every day in our community. We have a concierge program which helps newcomers acclimate to our community.
Right.
And that's a retention program. Throughout those 3 years, we've had 273 families participate in that concierge program. And so that helps our employers keep the talent that they've worked so hard to obtain, right? And for membership growth, in 2021, we had 86 members, and we're up today to 137 members of the Great River Economic Development Foundation. Wow. And the importance of that is we are a public-private partnership. We are 35% funded by the City of Quincy and Adams County, but the rest we rely on the investment of our business community. And so to have that membership growth really means that we have buy-in from the business community on what we're doing.
Sure, and resources to help achieve. So then what does it look like moving forward?
Yeah,
okay.
And then we piggybacked on after those three things, what did we concentrate on? Well, we knew that as people were coming to the community, we had a housing shortage. Mm-hmm. So we walked people through our kind of journey on the housing program. But this last year, we worked with the Adams County Board to develop the Adams County Grow Program. 49 new units are going to come to the market by next year with a total of $5 million of private investment. And we really found out these last few years that childcare has been a huge barrier. Yeah. And we are launching with a group called Adams County Care, a three-pronged approach to address the worker shortage in the childcare industry, where we hope that we're going to have 58 new individuals in the childcare sector, and for each person that's working in childcare, they can care for 7 children. Right. So how do we make that impactful dent so that way parents aren't having the conversation of who needs to stay home and care for a child instead of working. Right. Lastly, we know that we've had some very exciting business developments here, whether you have the Amazon Distribution Center, United Alloy, the battery storage facility. All of that this last year alone has equated to more than $533 million of private investment in our community. And we know they're going to hire at minimum 150 individuals. Yeah, and so those are real impacts that economic development has on us and for everybody watching at home.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, it's all good information. I know when Bob and I had the pleasure of attending the meeting, it was very interesting to sit down and hear just the ways that you tackle these challenges, and then to follow it up with the plans for next year.
That's right.
Right? So always good to know that people are focused on it, on growing our community. Some of it works, some of it doesn't, but it's back to the drawing board, and onward and upward is the way we go, right?
Well, you can't have growth without learning along the way.
Absolutely. Yes. Well, Mr. Kyle Moore, thank you so much. And anybody can attend these meetings.
That's right. It's totally free. And then, if you're an organization that wants a presentation, myself or Madison Peters will come and make the same presentation to you. So we'll do a road show if you want it.
There you go.
Yes.
Roadshow it is. Perfect. Yep. Thank you so much, Kyle. I appreciate you coming in. All right. Coming up next, DOB and I sit down and talk about the 12 scams of Christmas. Stay tuned.
I'm Bob Goff, Publisher General Manager of Muddy River News. I'm with Ryan Parkhurst, the General Manager of the Hy-Vee stores here in Quincy. And have we got a deal for you? You can win Christmas dinner from Hy-Vee. Ryan, tell me about it.
For Christmas, we're going to give away a ham dinner for 8, which includes 2 sides of mashed potatoes, 2 large sides of your choice, gravy, rolls, the whole fixin'. So it's an amazing deal, and all you have to do is heat it up in the oven.
And all you have to do is go to an email and go contest@muddyrivernews.com. Just your name. All you got to do. You don't have to give a reason why or anything like that. And they will take care of your dinner. And again, this is going to run through December 20th, and you will deliver it up until Christmas Eve, correct?
Yep. Christmas Eve until we close at 5.
All right, that sounds like a heck of a deal. And once again, want to thank Hy-Vee for partnering with us. And again, thanks, and we appreciate your help.
Yeah, we appreciate you, and happy holidays from Hy-Vee.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
And welcome back. Joining me now, my pal, DOB, Don O'Brien with the BBB. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Fantastic. And
are we singing this segment?
You know, I was going to leave that up to you. I tried to rehearse it, and I'll spare everyone the song. But the 12 Scams of Christmas, even if we don't sing it, or even if we did sing it, they don't sound good. Right?
No.
Either way.
There's no catchy tune.
Nope.
There's no rhythm to it at all. Although
Nope.
I don't have any rhythm anyway.
There's no Piper's Pipe in here.
No.
So,
Piper's Pit, by the way.
Huh?
Piper's
Piping. Yeah.
Piper's Piping. Oh,
Piper's
okay.
Piping.
Are there geese a laying?
Yeah, there are geese laying. There are maids a milking.
Okay.
There's all kinds of weird
I
shit.
thought you were talking about Piper's Pit when we were talking about it earlier before we went on air.
Did you know that altogether in the 12 days of Christmas, there are 364 gifts in total?
And what's that cost this year? Have you seen the updated total?
I have not, but I would love. No, I don't want to see it. Actually, I don't. But can you
used
imagine?
to put that out. You
Really?
can probably find that.
We'll
somewhere,
have to look at that. But can you imagine getting 364 gifts? My anxiety would be. Phew.
Well, if you wanted to buy those 364 gifts, I would be worried about buying them through misleading social media ads.
Yes, great.
How's that for a segue? Yeah,
Yay.
look at that. It's not my first time.
Right.
We've done this list. BBB has put out this list over the last couple of years, and it changes a little bit from year to year. But one thing that's numero uno, without a doubt, is those misleading social media ads.
Yeah,
and we've talked
everywhere.
about social media on here. You go online, you search for something, and all of a sudden you pop open your TikTok, you pop open your Facebook, your Instagram, or whatever it is,
They're
and boom,
stalking you.
what you were just looking for is now popping up in that feed. So we just want people to, again, think critically and make sure that if they're going to go to one of those, they're going to take advantage of something they see online to really look at that and make sure they're buying from a reputable dealer and not some scammer who's just, they love playing whack-a-mole. They put one side up, take advantage of people,
Take it down.
put it down, and put another one back up in its place under a different name. And just be careful. There's 12 things here. Obviously, we're not going to get through all of them. I wanted to highlight that one. Another one, social media gift exchanges.
I've fallen victim to this one.
Actually, I'm shocked.
Now, this was years ago. Okay, this is when they first came about. And one of my friends on social media was like, be a part of this wine gifting.
Wine exchange,
yes. A wine exchange. And I was like, well, does this person know me or what? Right? So I'm like, I go out and buy a nice bottle of wine. Not too nice, but nice enough. I forward it on. I don't get any wine.
No. Then you were going to get all this
I
this
thought I
wine
was going to
back.
get like 10
Yes,
bottles for
correct.
getting one. No.
Yeah, so basically that's you unknowingly stepped right into
Sure
a pyramid
did.
scheme.
Sure did.
Which are not legal, by the way.
No. And I don't know that my friend knew it, but neither one of us got.
Yes.
We
So be
ended up
careful.
ass out.
Usually I see those. Usually we see those pop up around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because people are anticipating the holidays coming around.
Yep.
So again, you learned your lesson.
Did I ever?
The
hard way.
Yes.
And now you see them for books, crafts. You see them for homemade items. And they always come from someone you know, so it seems legit. But you're not getting anything, and you're sending something to who knows who it is, because normally it's a stranger.
Yeah,
it's somebody that you're
correct.
copying.
You
and
get all
pasting.
these people who are now a part of your friends network.
Yeah.
So
And now they have a bottle of wine.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Another one I want to point it out. Number 9, fake shipping notifications. We talked a little bit about that last week. That is one of our top 9. For those of you who missed last week's episode, again, just be careful. Anything you get text message, really, scrutinize that. And
a lot of times it's coming from FedEx, USPS, UPS. A lot of times, it looks legit, and it's in text message form, and it asks you to click on a link. Do not pull an Ashley and click on that link.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, do not do that. So another thing I would point out, number 5, free gift cards. Scammers have been known to send bulk phishing emails asking for personal information to receive free gift cards.
Yep.
You can say, oh, hey, if you want a gift card at this time of year, we'll give you a $50 gift card to wherever or whatever, $25. And they're looking for your information. They're looking for your, for you to give up your information to them, so that way they can send you this card. So be careful with any unsolicited emails. Mark it as spam and just don't delete it if you get an email. Let's see, what else do we want to point out on here?
The puppy scams, I think, is really important one.
Puppy scams is one we always talk about this time of year. This time of year that people think that, wouldn't it be great to add a little Fido to our family? And it is great. But we've done a couple studies on puppy scams. Our international investigations unit has, and they found that nearly 80% of all targeted ads on Facebook, when you do Google or Bing or whatever your search engine is, 80% of those ads that pop up at the very top when you look at like Beagle for sale or whatever your favorite dog breed is, Yorkies, because I have a Yorkie at my house.
I was going to say Fido or Tito.
Tito.
Yeah.
Yes. They're fake, and what they do is they put up these websites. They have photos of beautiful little puppies, and they just tug at your heartstrings. And you may have been researching this, and the price they give is less than what you might find at other places. And again, they're always going to be. It's not going to be like somebody from Palmyra who's selling this to you. It's they're going to be in Texas or Maine or somewhere. So they have to then ship the dog to you, and that's a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah.
So people can lose a lot of money in those. So if you're going to if you're looking to add a pet to your family this time of year, go to your local humane societies or any kind of animal rescue. You'll have an opportunity to actually see the pet. Again, I talk. You get to touch it. You get to see if it's going to be if it's a pet that you think is going to jive with you too. So yes, pet scams. Another thing to think about is that it's cute and you might have your Instagram moment when it's a puppy, but that is something you're adding to your family for years.
Yes,
it's a years-long decision,
not a temporary gift.
No,
it's a part of the family. Yeah. So scams or not.
So we've got this whole list at bbb.org. You can read all. You can read all 12 of them and see what you should be on guard for at this time of year.
And they all hit from everywhere, and they do not discriminate. These scammers with any scam target everyone and anyone, and it's really easy, I can vouch for that, to fall for some of them because they look so legit. The conversations that you have with yourself before you're buying, like maybe we should check out this red flag. Have some conversations with your parents, your loved ones who are older who may not know that these things exist, right? And that should happen all year long, but especially around the holidays when these things seem to be out in droves, right?
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So once again, bbb.org.
Or you could do a search, do your search engine, go 12 scams of the holidays BBB, and it'll pop right up.
Don O'Brien, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Really bummed you didn't sing, but maybe we'll save that for next time.
Next time is we're going to look at your New Year's resolutions. We're going to see how you did on your 5 resolutions to be scam-free in 2024.
Okay,
That's what's coming for you next week.
All right.
You're going to be quizzed.
Oh, gosh. I hope I did. I don't know.
We'll have to see. I don't even remember.
We're going to have to look back because I don't remember what they are, but something tells me I may have failed a couple of them, but we'll see. Yeah.
Yes.
Don O'Brien, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always appreciate the information with or without a song, and happy holidays to you.
Yes, you too.
Thank you. All right. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club Muddy. See you then.